back up now. I think I am. Hopefully I'll... Hello, I am back. Sorry for that sudden cut there from the live. It just so happened my PlayStation just, wanted to freeze up, not respond for a while. But we are back. We are back. It's a comeback. And I'll try and catch up. We were looking at M2. Seems to got past GM. We missed that overtake. And it does look like these soft tires are starting to lose a little bit of their legs now, as the rubber's probably not got a grip anymore. As I'm hoping that is going to be the last of my worries today about this PlayStation. So we do see DXT pitting, and imagine, yep, straight onto those hard tires. But look at the gap already from it. M2 really spreading his legs here. I should be back. We should all be good. I'm just gonna make sure I've got nothing wrong. Yep, we're back up, and there is a yellow flag behind, and it looks like it's DMC who's in the wall. I wonder if he just made a mistake into the braking zone, or maybe he's had a slight tap, but he spins the rear tires. Maybe the tires are just... that's how old they are, and they just don't want to work anymore. There's a grab. It's Rapid now gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And imagine that's what Mufasa and Formula White have as well. And I just don't think this is the day for me either. So we get on going as Josko's try and make a move on his teammate. Gets really close. Both in the Red Bull, but both in different liveries. I might be missing something here. But Josko just pushing past, got the pressure rubber. Probably the better tyres in the race right now. As they're still going side by side, I was saying that, but still going side by side. I think what Formula White really wants is Josko get up the road, get pulling, but no, they're still side by side. It's very interesting. This is not going to help their race if these guys keep going side by side like this. Puts on that, now stars his back of the barrier. He stays behind. Vader with an early stop as well. Onto the hard tyres as the leader now comes into the pits. Into the race now. Simon will take the race lead, but there's only about 7 more laps to go. Pretty sure. I could be miscounting. Yeah. It's about 8 laps to go, really. As many people would be pitting now, this is probably the time you would really pit. Maybe if you're on the mediums or a harder compound, you'd go a bit. You would just keep going a bit more as M2 onto the soft, so going for that major undercut. He's going to struggle at the end of the race, but going for that big undercut on these guys in front. Less fuel as well. So he's got his game plan, he's going to stick to it. His GMs came out behind Matt. We'll have to try and get past and to try and push on, but Matt on fresher tyres. So it's not going to be the easiest thing to do. So we'll go back down the order here. So we'll look at this little battle between FCT and FIFA. These are coming up in the west here. Some of the hardest corners to keep it on track and not get a track warning for. So we do see the front three all pitting at the same time. All came in, but look how much of a gap M2's got on them. They're just coming out their pits, and now it's boosted, now gets a 3-second penalty. And it looks like Simon comes out, but M2 already into the race on turn 1. He's built up that gap of 4.5 seconds. still going up actually to 4.6. So now we see FCT onto oh, is that a safety car? I think it's going to have to be, as we're just on board with FCT, and he's had the incident with DXT, so that is a safety car, and I imagine anyone on those old hards that have had to pit early will come in, get a new fresh pair of rubber, and will really benefit from this safety car because it brings them back into this race. So we already see Magnus Bob straight into the pits. Now the real question is, what tyres do you put on? It's going to be a hard decision. I would probably say soft because you're going to be under the safety car for a couple of laps, and then you get back to racing. So probably the softs. And yeah, that will be an incident that will probably get looked at by the stewards if it's reported. I'm not really sure what happened there. We were just on board with FCT there. Imagine everyone might come in for a new pair of tyres. I mean, if you just picked the lap before, you're going to stay out. Really no point. But you can see how many people. Vader on those mediums. She's went in the harder compound, but it looks like everyone else might be going on to those softs. It does look like that. I can't really say, I don't really know. By the looks of it, some people were struggling with the tyre wear, so it might be a better option to go onto those mediums. Guarantee you'll have as much performance at the end of the race, so interesting to know. Quite interesting, as everyone's going to get back into this race, back to the back of the safety car, as we'll go back to actually the safety car and let's have a little look, see what's happening here. So we do see the red safety car. It's not it is the Mercedes. Why was I thinking it's another one? My teammate. That is true, Fassy. I'm not really. I don't know what happened really. We were just on board with them, and then I heard a slight contact, so not the right angle. As Josko comes into the pits, and his tyres are not that old. So I wonder if he's just sacrificing position for better tyres at the end of this race. But he's coming out way behind where he was. It's an interesting trade, but we'll have a wait and see. Now look at the grid, it's mostly soft tyres, a couple 5 medium runners and 1 hard runner of Matt, so interesting to know. The guys behind them are on old softer tyres, so don't know how this race will end, unfortunately. It will be interesting to know. I'd imagine safety car will be coming in this lap. Mansell Bob can catch the back of the pack before they get through the get past the last of the second sector. It is coming in this lap. So now M2 is going to be the lead car. He will now become basically the safety car. He controls the pace, he controls everything. Just try to get as much heat into these tires as he possibly can. He had that big lead when we came back. That's now been evaporated. Now he's got Simon on the slightly fresher soft tyres to try and chase him down for the win. But there's still a lot of laps to go. There's still a lot of things that can happen. We're just now waiting for him to go. He goes now, he goes a bit early. And it catches out. I think he catches Simon out a little bit, but he's back on that power. He's back into the slip. As you can see, M2 trying to break the slip, trying so hard, but he's going to stay behind as he looks to cover that inside. They'll give him any sniff there. They all go one by one. No one daring really to make the move beside from Simon from the looks of it. I could be wrong, as there's saying there's caution still, but I think we know again there isn't. And it's FCT having a battle there, and he loses out to FIFA. Is in front of them. I'm pretty sure it's DMC. Is JM now gets a time penalty. 3 seconds time penalty, and that could add up, especially with the safety cars. These guys going side by side. His Formula One just loses it a little there. And you come under threat from the cars behind, so he already loses the place to Rapid. As we see someone go very wide, and I think that's Man's Not Bob going very wide onto the sorry, going onto the gravel trap there. His Formula still getting hunted by FIFA. FIFA just passes him now. He was the hunter, now he's become the hunted. As now DRS is enabled again, but we'll go back up to the leaders. As it looks like they're going side by side into the front corner, or Simon just completely got him here. Oh, it looks like there was a lot of contact there, but M2 managing to keep the position going into the first corner. Covers that inside of the track there. Cover that off map, trying to hold back these cars behind. Really trying his hardest to make sure nothing happens. Still saying there's yellow flags. I don't think there is yellow flags given it. But I'm not surprised I had the freeze, so it might just be that. So now these guys go side by side, and Matt's teetering on the edge of DRS here. He's got to be careful. DRS down that main straight is going to be like a death sentence. You really don't want it. As now we're going on to lap 16, so 2 more laps to go. And it became like a sprint here almost. So we're on board with Mufasa, who looks very close to the back of Mufasa. He's on the old mediums now. On the older tires, but he just can't simply get to the back of him. It became a little bit of a DRS train now. Lord Vader's probably in a little bit of the same boat here. As he is, yes he is, kind of in the same boat, the DRS, but it looks like he's going for the move into this turn. And I think he's going to farm it, he's going to keep the position. Is he going to go for another overtake here? Oh, as that looks like it is Mr. Fassi. Just going very wide there. Lord Vader does get the overtake done up into 5th place. And two overtakes in 2 corners. Done his Formula Light now, gets a 3-second penalty. Is there anything else happening down the line? I'm just trying to keep an eye on the timings. As it is boosted actually getting past Formula White. Both got penalties, so he'll keep that position over him if he can hold on to it. So now just having a look around it, I think it's going to be Lord Vader coming up on JM. Going on to the final lap now. Matt's managed to keep those hard tires going. Vader's trying to close down as much as he can. But also, DM's trying to make the move on Mufasa, goes very wide. He's got to take the escape road. And I'm pretty sure the game will tell him to give him back the possession. As we'll go back to Lord Vader, and it looks like he's got more grip. Got that inside. He does have the better grip. Has the inside line here. Is that the move done? I think it is. It is the move done. Up into 4th place. Really been commanding after the safety car restart. Making the positions. Same 2 will try and fight this as it has another look there. It's now boosted, gets past Rapid, or they're going side by side again. I think they are going side by side. Up here, Jusko now gets another, gets a 3-second penalty again. I don't know if it's again actually. As we do see a Ferrari and he spins this Mufasa into the wall on the last lap. It looked like a bit of ping pong, and now it's all causing commotion here. But we need to go back with the leaders as M2 is coming around the final corner to come and take the win here. Simon gave it all he could, but he just couldn't do it in time. As it is M2, then Simon, and then Matt for the podium. Vader just missing out as he tries to fire home. Sets the fastest lap of the race on the last lap. Then DMC, then FIFA, then FCT, then Fassi in 8th. Josco is in 9th. Boosted in 10th. JM in 11th. I didn't even get to read that. Rapid in 12th. Man's Not Bob in 13th. Formula White in 14th. And Mufasa in 15th. As on the final lap, I wonder if there was maybe a little bit of RJ Bargy and someone's paid the price for it there. All I seen was a Ferrari spinning around. But that is race 1 of the race is done, and it is M2 who takes the win here. Maybe Mufasa might have just got it a little bit wrong. As I'm pretty sure we'll now have race 2, if I'm not correct. Or is that for a different time? Actually, I'm not sure. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's Spa. Spa will be the next race here. As now we'll wait and see as the countdown clock go down, and these boys will set up the lobby. Just wonder what happened there. This has already actually been set up, but everyone's got a red bar. Now that's concerning that everyone had a red bar from me. Here's I've already had my game freeze on me, so kinda don't want it to happen again. As we keep the points tally going into this last race. Spin faster. I shouldn't be laughing. Sure, if you want, Panda. You can come be my co-commentator. Why not? Where are you? Da, 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 da. There it is. There you are. Hello, Panda.
Good evening.
Good evening. Joined with me.
Yeah, I saw the Mufasa spin, and I thought, well, for this great event, I have to co-host with you.
Yeah. So I'll fill you in with the details. This is the playoff. We've just had our first race at Spain. You've seen how that ended. Top 7, I'm pretty sure, go up to the first tier, and
the
everyone
full
else.
10th tier, right?
Yeah, it changes its name.
Yeah, the champion can change the name, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the champion will be able to change its name. As now, I think we're just waiting to see. We did have some incidents. I had my own incident where my game just froze and then crashed. So I've been having a great time.
So, who are like the bottom 7 of like the full 10th tier, or against the top 7 of the What's it
I'll
called? The
I'll have a look. It's bottom 7 for the full send tier, and I think it's the top 10 against. So the bottom tier have 10, and the top tier have 7 in this lobby. If that makes sense. Yeah?
Yep.
And now we're actually at your home race as well, so you can give
Don't
us
call
some
this
bits.
my home race, please.
Oh, I forgot you're Italian. I'm sorry. No, it's either an Italian track or Isolda for you, isn't it?
Correct.
Correct. There's no F
We
buts
don't
in
associate with Spa.
Spa. I love how you said we. Oh,
Of course. I got the whole country behind me.
I got the whole country.
I got whole Vatican City with me.
Vatican City.
The Pope is with me.
The Pope is with you. No, okay. Okay, alright, I'm just gonna go to the toilet real quick and I'll be back in a second.
Toilet break during stream. Very unprofessional. So, if you don't know me, I'm Panda. I have driven in the GT7 division, and I'm currently driving in ACC as well, which ERL hosts as well.
Alright, I heard that. Why don't you talk about your stint in F1? You've done some races on this.
I've done some races in F1 too, but unfortunately, um, I was unlucky to come across Couch several times.
He's not here, he can't harm you anymore.
No,
It's
he's
okay.
off to he's off in military duty.
Oh yeah. Forgot that. As I just came back and now we're into qualifying. It's one-shot qualifying. What's your opinions on one-shot qualifying?
I think it's great until you exceed track limits and then mess up your whole strategy.
I feel you on that one. I really do. It's really a gamble one-shot because you want to play it safe, but at the same time you want to just fucking send it.
Hmm.
I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on this.
I don't think we are.
Oh, I'm gonna get fined for that.
You should swear.
Yeah. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. The other ones, as we now get on the way, we'll go and choose. What driver do you want to watch for
I
calling?
want to see um,
Quickly.
Josco.
Josco. Go on board with him. Oh, we're right on board with him. Going up Eau Rouge. A difficult part of the track.
Oh, I've
Oh,
chosen the wrong driver apparently.
he's
Sorry,
just went.
Josco.
It's alright.
Let's go. Let's follow up with Man's Not Bob.
Man's not Bob. Sure thing. That's not Man's not Bob. We're on board with that now. Man's not Bob. Currently sitting in P14, but I'm sure these guys have got different setups on, so I imagine everyone that's fastest in the first sector is not going to be the best for the second sector, but they could prove me wrong. As now we see him going through. This is no name corner. Or have I got these corners wrong?
That's Pujol.
That's Poon. Oh,
And I think
oh.
these are Lescombe, or the next one are Lescombe.
See, this is why I bring you on. You know every track.
Oh, someone retired. I
Reti-
suppose he would see the track
validate.
limits and just
Yeah,
thought, yeah, no,
it's
I'm not
hard. It's
doing this.
hard. One shot is one of the hardest things to get right.
Now we're coming up again. Blanchimont,
Blanchimont.
yeah, well known for a certain British guy named Shippo,
No,
also in ERL.
and
The who's he got his infamous nickname there, the Blanchimont Basher.
the Blanchimont bash. I
Did we choose
forgot.
the right driver? No, we didn't. Booster got pole position
Pole position with
by 4 tenths. That's
4 times.
quite
The
a
only
quite a big gap.
exactly, and the only car to put it into the 42s. Hopefully, he can keep it during the race. Qualifying and race are two different beasts. You need to conquer sometimes. As I just seen him pop off in the Discord.
He does have like a big disadvantage driving in a Ferrari.
Yeah. Especially, even Paul here, would you say is a disadvantage off the start because you're going to be leading so many cars up Eau Rouge, and then it's a big, long straight that you're giving them slipstream.
I suppose the only advantage you got is you got less chaos around you.
That is true. Hopefully, these guys can make it through the first lap. A-okay, no incidents. Oh, I've just seen the Blanchimont Bashers commented. I feel like Bryn Cup on Saturday's watch. You tell him, Shippo, you tell him. So now, do you want to have a little sneak peek on these guys' tyres? So it looks like some of them picking on the softs, or some on mediums. What would you say is the... it would be a one-stop race. What do you think the tyre selection would be?
I think
It's 11 laps, but it's a big old lap in it.
I think you just have to send it.
Oh, send it. So you're thinking the softs and the
No
mediums.
lift.
No lift.
No lift.
No lift. God. So it does look like the cars behind everyone at the back of the grid is going for the mediums, maybe going for the longer stint, then to go onto those softs for basically the catch-up job. As now these guys are going on their formation lap. And any bets on who's going to win this race?
I see some familiar names. M2 Trappy. He's
M2
been also
Trappy.
with us in
Yeah.
ACC, right?
He has been. He was in the race at Suzuka, if I'm remembering correctly. That's our last race in the other games, but sadly we're talking about or fortunately, however you want to look at it, we're talking about F1 today.
But outside of boosted FCT, Mufasa, Bob, and M2 Trappy, I really don't know anyone, so I'll have to go
Yeah.
with. I'll get a make a boring prediction and think Boosted will win it.
Do I hear my bold prediction? Right.
Something about Mufasa and
Nah,
Eau
nah,
Rouge.
nah. Nah, no, not again. I'm getting flashbacks. Nah, I'm thinking the Blanchimont Basher gets a car on the grid and wins this race. God! So we do see on the formation lap, Lord Vader just absolutely sending it, looking far ahead he is of everyone. He's wasting no time. He wants the car on the grid and ready to go.
I think he's not in formation.
No, he's not in formation. I'll tell you what, you are right, Panda. You would get a ball again. I'm just wondering if your audio's picking up on the stream. I haven't even checked. There is a curse with me if you're ever co-streaming with me that your mic will never work on the stream. It
Is
follows
it?
me everywhere. I don't know. I haven't checked. I'm afraid to check. Just to be right again. Say something, Panda?
Ben. Oh, Vader disqualified.
Oh no, you're fine, Panda. As we do see Lord Vader not parking his car correctly in his grid slot,
Does that
so he
mean
will.
he's still allowed to start, or
Yeah,
is
he's
he?
allowed to start, but he'll be starting way back from his grid slot. You can see the gap there. As we just
Yeah.
see one of the hashes hit one of the DRS board there. As Boosted also does the
Yeah,
exact same thing.
Booster tried to.
Look at these
Yeah,
guys try to
some of
park their
these guys
cars.
try to. Yeah.
It's
I
both
wonder where they
Ferraris.
got their driver license.
I just seen both Ferraris park DNFing on the start, but it is the 5 red lights, Panda. And away we go. And it looks like it's a good start from Boosted. He maintains that lead, but as now we come over here to the first corners, it looks like there was an Aston Martin that tangled up with the Mercedes there. And it does look like Boosted's built that gap already. And I don't think he'll be too worried about the cars behind him. Unless they burn all their battery to get right up to him.
He has a good gap.
It does. We'll go back to Matt. It looks like he's on the back of JM, both probably burning the battery as much as they can. They're going side by side for that. Through the... Oh my goodness, I'm bad at counting the day. Fourth corners, we do see an end plate there bouncing around.
Yeah, that was FTC's left front end plate.
Left front end plate. I'm just trying to remember what the points, who got the points last time. As I'm pretty sure both races will be added up and then we'll take the top 7 from that. But I know we've had some incidents so far, but it's been going good. As I think JM went a little bit wide there. As Simon's left the session. Oh. Maybe a bit connection issue? I'm hoping he's not just rage quit. I really hope he's just had a connection issue, but it's going to be an uphill battle now. As you're out of basically the slipstream. Just Vader's now up into second, by the way. We missed that overtake. We did say he was jumping at the bit. He wanted to go early. He's made that happen up into second now. So I'm just trying to look at the timing boards. Any notable timing we want to see?
Not really, only Matt above him, Mihai. Not anymore. Third and fourth has quite a gap now, so they won't. So Ford won't have a DRS.
It's just give me a second, Pandas. I'm gonna try and invite someone back here. Do I have him friended? That's the real question. I don't think I have him friended. Oh no. I'm trying to think. How can I get him back? I think Brian's in here spectating. I might actually give Brian a message, see if he can invite him back. Because it's a real shame if he can't get back and finish this race.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure most of these drivers will not be wanting that to happen. But you would rather fair racing. So we'll go back to Mansell Bob. He's already in a sort of a train here now. As you can see, some turn.
It will be important for him to overtake Yosko and DXT in order to follow that soft tire train in front of them.
That is true. But Josko is one of those softs, so maybe he's trying to will him on to make that move get done. So I've just sent a message to Ryan. I think he might be still spectating here, as they're looking like they're going to go side by side for this corner. And I think he gets the move done, but as we also see Mr. Fasty, he's got a front end plate missing as well, from what I've seen. I could be wrong. And a special Apple Rouge is not going to be the nicest thing to keep that on the island when you got the tyre wear.
No.
Am I tripping, as the kids would say? Oh no, is it Mr. No, it's not Mr. Fassi. It's Josko, I think. Yeah, he's got the front end plate missing. As that Haas driver looks like he's got his one off M2 Trapid, the winner at Spain, has his front end plate missing now. So we'll go and have a look at somewhere else. We'll go and have a little jump around to see. But as I just realised, Lord Vader already in the lead of this race, but not that much battery. Not that much battery compared to the cars around him, as you can see.
It will be important for Booster to stay in the slipstream in order to keep that gap as small as possible.
Yeah. He's got that extra battery to burn to get back up to him. Especially getting the DRS on the pit and the main straight. It's going to be important, really. Just to make sure you're close enough with him. Because when you're in the DRS, you can really charge your battery back up. You can afford to save battery, I should say, when you're in the DRS, because it gives you a little bit more power. As someone's already in it, Josko, who we did see missing a front end plate. But Boosted looks awfully close going up a Rouge, really following Vader here. So we'll go on board with him in the Ferrari, and I think he's just going to blitz past him.
Here.
Dummies to the outside, goes for the inside. Gets the move done, as you rightfully said, Panda.
Now it's important for Matt the bot and JM to keep that gap as close as possible. So when they are on the soft tire, they can crawl their way back up front.
It'd probably be wise for them to. It's also wise for Matt to keep MJ close, but not give up too much time. As you probably get it back in that DRS if you can do that DRS chain, where each lap you can alternate who's the lead driver. It can really help you sometimes, just keeping in front with the cars. But now I imagine, I don't even know how long these softs are going to last really. But I imagine that these mediums might become the faster tyre soon. As it is only 11 laps, so surely they would alternate, but I'm not really sure on a pinpoint when they will. As JM now gets a time penalty, that looks like Lord Vader jumping into the pits. Is that not a bit early for a pit stop here?
Who knows, maybe he'll... yeah, he's not the only one.
He's not the only one.
That's 3 cars in the pits.
In the pits, going on to the mediums.
Yeah.
Only 4 laps on those softs, not really lasting as long as probably what you and I would think. Because now everyone's got their own little gap.
As I'm watching Mufasa stream, I see his left rear tire has 36%, so that might be an indicator for some others to switch on that soft tire in pit.
And I know Mufasa can keep his tires together. I've seen it firsthand. He can keep the tire going, but if it's already on 36, it's a lot. That's already a lot of wear on the traffic. Everyone on the mediums kind of like traffic. Gets past Simon, who's, I think he might be back. It looks like he's back because he is burning DRS. So he is back in this race. Thank God. And already breaking DRS, Lord Vader is to Simon, who didn't even pass that long ago, showing you the difference between the new and the old tyres. He's really got his work cut out here to make sure he gets this undercut done. He's going to have the older tyres from now. As we see one of the medium runners into the pits. Huh.
Will they switch on to the hard tyre then, or?
I would imagine you would have to go into the hards. Yeah, he does go in the hards. Maybe wanting stability over what's happened to FCT. Yeah, that's true. I think you said at the start of the race he was missing an end plate, so I think he might have boxed a bit early. Or am I gaslighting myself, Panda? I can't tell anymore.
No, you're right. You're right.
You're right. It's boosted.
Boost. Yeah. He got
Gets
DRS.
undercut. But the thing is, he's got the fresher tyre now. And if what we've heard is true from Mufasa on those softs, these tyres really cook quickly. And one lap could be major difference between non-laps. And I don't think I just made any sense of that. But we'll also see now Matt's under threat from FIFA or Master FIFA. Really different, but we see Formula One going very wide to that corner.
It was a NASCAR line.
The NASCAR line. As you can see, Matt just trying to block out. He's just trying to make sure these cars stay behind. He wants to try and warm up these hards, and they'll take probably most of the lap to warm up and get back into the actual temps. He needs to be, I would say, fast, but we see Formula or Master again. Jeezy, I nearly swore again. I nearly done it there. We see how that is, and most of the other guys going into the pits. Oh, have they made a big enough gap? Both the racing bulls are in the pits. I don't know if that's big enough, you know. I think Simon's going to be held up in the pits here. Not for long, of course, but he's still going to be held up. It still costs you a lot of time. As now, it looks like Formula White and FIFA Master are going side by side before Rouge. FIFA drops back, he has the DRS, and I imagine you just power back straight, turn that car's battery onto none, into the braking zone. Now he keeps it in medium. Really driving, but we'll go back up to the top. It's really sitting behind Fassi. So, really, Fassi's just hurting Vader right now. As you can see them all nose to tail going through this section. As you can see, is Boosted going for the move already? I've just moved away from it. As they're going side by side, the Blanchimond Basher would be there bashing his way past, but it's not for the Blanchimond Basher, it's Boosted, and he gets past into net P1 right now. It's now Fassi drops into the pits, and Vader's not going to be happy with that. That's really cost him the time and the position, really.
We'll get the DRS on the Camel's race. Just to make sure he has good traction.
So we'll drop back, actually. Oh no, we'll stay on board. I'm moving around. There's too much going on, Panda. But we'll go on board. We'll see him powering up to the back of the Ferrari. And look how quickly he is gaining on him. But not quick enough, unfortunately. He stays behind for this lap. As I'll jump back to these guys. This Formula... This for FIFA, sorry. I keep saying Formula. Two F words.
They're close to each other, so I get the
oh,
confusion.
FIFA just gets a little bit squirrely out there, and it's given the place to Formula. I said it right that time, though.
Correct.
As now we're on lap 8, and there's not that many laps to get there. There's a yellow flag behind. Don't tell me that. It's not his GM, it looks like he's made the mistake there. He gets back going. I don't think he's got any damage on his car by the looks of it. I think he's kept out of the barriers. So that's great to see. Is now DMC sneaking up to the back of FIFA. And it will be Fassi on these brand new softs. And I imagine he will be coming in like a bull in a china shop, should I say. He will be rapid.
I don't know what that means.
It's okay, Panda, neither do I. But I have to get the saying in. As Matt's trying to defend on those hard tyres, he's went the harder compound. He pitted earlier than most of the mediums. As you can see, it's a straight drag race down the pit straight. He's not got DRS or nothing. FIFA Neil just got caught out there, and he did get caught out because now DMC's right beside them. We're going side by side, and I think DMC's going to get the position. But look how much Formula's trying to push Matt up Eau Rouge. He's got the fresher, he's got the softer tyre. He's trying to make use of it as much as he can. As Lord Vader now gets back into the lead of the Grand Prix, overtakes Boosted, and I imagine that's come due to the straight. But Formula now gets past. He gets up into the last place on the podium, and that could mean a lot as well. If sorry, that could mean a lot. But Matt coming straight back at him, and you got to say, I think that caught Formula off guard there, going for that move, and it certainly worked for him. Formula's taking the NASCAR, and he gets the 3-second penalty, and that's not nice.
That would drop him to P7.
I want to say P7, but GM on those softs, isn't he? He's clawing back that time. Look,
he also has a time penalty, don't he?
Oh yes, so he does. Thank you, Bando. I know you would catch the stuff I don't. But we'll go back to the leaders, by the way, as these guys.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Catch stuff.
You know what I mean. As we're on board with Boosted and Vader, really been going at it for most of this race. Nothing separating both of them. So watch on board with Boosted. We'll see how much he gains. I'd imagine this is where the tyre difference will be really affecting Vader now. I mean, if it's one lap versus brand new tyres, it's not going to be that much of a difference. But when it gets to the middle stages, there's now yellow flag at the start, and it's M2. And is it M2 and FCT in an instant there then? I think
I did not catch with who, but or maybe it was because himself.
Maybe. Something did happen though, because they've dropped off the back. As these guys going for a right old scrap here at the end of the race. Passing on the fresher tyres and all of them. Man's Not Bob's trying to defend these guys. They both have time penalties, but he's just trying to not let them go. Oh, you can tell the speed of the difference on the grip they both have. As M2 Trappy retires from the session. So that's him out of the race. Not enough time to bring out the safety cars. That's about adventurous from Mr. Fassi, I would say.
He's getting quite desperate.
Quite desperate. Is that another 3-second penalty for Formula Light? I just seen pop up there.
I don't know. That was for DXT. Who's running in P13.
I thought I seen something after that. I could be bugging. But you can already tell the difference on just the fresher softs compared to the older mediums, as he kind of flies past through Blanchimont and gets himself up to P9. But Man's Not Bob coming back at them. Nearly said the wrong name there. These guys are really going for it. Oh, so there's a car spun behind, and it looks like it's Simon. He's back on track. Did he reset the track there? I think he might have.
Like it.
He might have there.
We have also a new leader again.
It's Vader
has overtaken Boosted.
I did see that, and the gap was like nearly a second, wasn't it? It's now 8 times. But not that much of the track. Well, there is a lot of the track still left, but not a lot of time for Boosted to try and get back in front. These guys are really going for it. So we're going board with Mr. Fassi, as he got overtaken by both cars on the straight, just showing how powerful DRS is. But I think we'll need a cup to these leaders, as it's going to be a straight dash to the line here as they go into the final sector. And I imagine these boys have been saving up their battery right here, right now, as now Simon retires from the race, as he might have just spun there. But I think Lord Vader's got it here, unless he gets these corners really wrong. and I think he's going to come home to take the win at Spa, which is definitely been interesting between the two. Really kind of in their own league, the top two there.
Mm-hmm.
As Boosted gets second, and Matt holds on with his hard tyres. I wasn't sure if he could make that work, but he has made it, and he takes the last podium position. Mufasa in P4 there. DMC P5. Formula White stays in P6, drops down behind DMC because of that penalty. JM in P7, FIFA in P8, Mads Bob in P9, Josco in P10, Fassi in P11, DXT in P12. I'm trying to remember. I should just probably wait until this screen comes up. I think P12. Oh, it's not right. It's actually FC Team P12, DXT P13, Rapid in P14, and Simon in M2 retiring from the race. We'll have a look at the standings. As the top 7 are as Lord Vader takes the top pole, then followed by Matt, then M2, then DMC. Boosted gets into P5, Simon in P6, and Mufasa in P7. I'm pretty sure that's the top 7 that will go up
We have
if I'm
Master
wrong.
FIFA on equal points as Mufasa, so what's the
tiebreaker here?
Yeah.
We might need to get the stewards involved with this. Would it be the highest place? How do we decide this?
I suppose it would be whoever has the highest place in one of the two races.
Let me have a look. It's Mufasa's P4 and he gets 12 points there. I think it would be Mufasa actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is he?
Yeah, he finished what was it, 15th or 16th
He
in
didn't get any points,
Spain.
and FIFA finished both races in the points, so he must have finished P6.
Yeah.
So I think it is Mufasa that's going up. Unless these guys have different rulings to us, Panda. Unless you do. But I think that's it. I think that is the top 7 that will be going up. So that will be it for this playoff event here. I know it says part 2, that it's supposed to be one part, but my PlayStation just shits out bricks. As I don't even know if I can say the word. But that will be it for tonight. Thank you for coming on for the Spa race, Panda. I really enjoyed that with you, mate. And that will be it until the next season. So take care and goodbye.
Bye-bye.